Going live with a new singles match, Sophie Planos versus Max Malavenda, right now. Hello, and welcome back to Real Trivia Face Off. I am here with my co-host, Cameron Patterson. Well, I guess you're
just
you're Andrew for today.
Buongiorno. How's it going, Matthew?
It's going well. Well, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited for this match. Sophie and Max never faced off before. Max is new to the scene, but coming out strong already, so I think this will be great.
Yeah, no, I think Max, he's had a really strong rookie season, proving himself with two wins. And then Sophie, who has, been around for much longer, but she hasn't played since the four-way, I believe, earlier in the year. So, we'll see. Maybe that has a factor in, how she does today. But I think, we've seen both players be really, really strong. And I think this is going to be a really close matchup.
I agree.
Yeah. All right. So then why don't we go ahead and start with promos. Going to Max first.
Hey everybody. Third match, undefeated. I am not confidently holding on to that statistic though. I'm going into this thinking I'm gonna have a good time. And that's basically it. That's the vibe for today. That's all I gotta say.
Fair.
Hi guys. I also agree with Max. I'm just here for the vibes. Seems like it's going to be super chill. I'm not ready at all, and I'm not confident at all. So we're just going to answer some questions and have a good time.
All right. So what do you think of those promos?
We vibing, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the vibe of this match. Oh, but no, I think but neither one going for the jugular here. I think maybe they're both. It seems like they're both a bit nervous.
But I think they're both gonna be pretty chill today, so I'm excited to just get going into introductions.
Yeah, let's see what they got. Introducing first, with a record of 2 wins, 0 defeats, and 2 TKOs, it's Max, Baby Annette, Malavenda. Introducing next, with a record of 9 wins, 8 defeats, 2 KOs, and 4 TKOs, Groovy, Sophie Planos.
Oh my. Groovy and annoying. Oh, it's still going. Oh, we gotta play the whole song?
I had to scroll
You
stop.
just kept going.
He just kept going. I totally forgot.
My hands are clean. I was not touching the control
Oh
pad.
man. I love you too, Kate. Oh man. That went on for way too long.
Maybe.
I decided I would just keep it going, but I was also just like scrolling down, and because your name starts with an S, I had to scroll longer.
That's funny. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I could have used 10 more minutes of that, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
I mean,
But
I would have too. I just other people I think would hate everything. So
It's like those hour-long meme videos.
Very
just
possible. But yeah, let's just Cameron, do you want to take away the round 1 rules?
Oh, I would love to. Round 1 will go like this. You will get 8 questions in random categories given to all competitors. You'll have 15 seconds to write down your answer on your board, your writing device, and then the answer must be said aloud when you reveal your response. Each question is worth 1 point, and if you get all of the questions right, that will trigger a perfect round if you get a 1-point bonus question correct. Now, throughout the course of the entire game, you have 3 repeats and 1 challenge that you will get to keep if you get the challenge correct, and you will lose it if you get it wrong.
All right. So, any questions?
No.
Just ready
All right.
to go.
Yeah. Are you guys all both ready to get started?
Ready to rumble.
yeah.
Oh,
Do it.
no.
Let's see. I think I'll go ahead and take away the first question. In the category of comic book movies, what is the subtitle to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2?
Do you wish you were a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Matthew?
I think it would be pretty cool. Yeah. There's a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie coming out. Have you seen any trailers for it? 5,
I have. It looks really good.
4,
I'm excited for it.
3, 2,
Better than anything else they've done.
1. We'll start with Sophie.
I vaguely remember. I think it's Out of the Shadows, but I'm not sure.
Max?
I got Secret of the Ooze.
Secret of the Ooze is the correct answer. So,
Ooze.
Ooze just slides off the tongue, doesn't it?
How do you spell
Ew.
ooze? Is it with an E on the end or is it
I
no
it's
E?
I think it's-
OOZE. OOZE.
Nice.
Isn't it
OZE.
EWWWWVE? No.
Yeah.
So,
I guess
Matt,
not.
yeah, starting off in 1 point lead.
Yep, taking the lead there. But now let's see what happens with question 2, which is in the category of fantasy sci-fi. In the Transformers franchise, what is the name of the group of Transformers led by Optimus Prime and consist of members including Bumblebee and Ratchet?
And there's also a new Transformers movie coming out. Lots of big franchise stuff.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Well, you're not.
I'm not excited for that one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Max.
I got Autobots roll out.
Oh,
right.
okay.
Sophie, what do you
I
got?
also have Autobots, but I wasn't sure if that's what they're just called or if that's the group name.
It is correct.
Cool.
That's what it is.
You're right.
Yep, you both get a point there.
Autobots. I haven't seen these movies. I think I've only seen the first 2. I listened to the music a lot. I like the scores.
Who does
Scores.
the? Well, maybe don't say it. It might come up later.
I know who does it. I'm not gonna say it though.
Oh, smart trivia players.
All right, so
They're making another one of these movies, right? Like
Yep.
with gorilla
yeah,
cars.
exactly.
With what's his face from Hamilton, right?
Oh, Alexander. No,
Anthony Ramos.
In the
Anthony
Heights,
Ramos.
in the
Anthony
Heights boy.
Ramos.
I was thinking Alexander Hamilton.
Yes,
They brought him
Like
back.
Aaron Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton. Well, yeah, let's just get into the next question in
Let's do it.
comedy.
Ha ha.
Nah.
Thank you.
Phil, Alan, Stu, and Doug are characters in what comedy franchise?
What? That's the most basic names.
Phil.
Do you wish you were in a comedy franchise, Matthew? I mean,
Only if it was with you, Cameron.
Oh, we're such a good comedic duo.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Maybe that's why we're hosts today.
exactly.
Andrew would have been even better, but
5,
you know,
4,
you gotta take what you can get.
3, 2, 1. We'll go to Sophie first,
I have no idea. I just put The Hangover.
and
Oh.
Max.
I think Hangover's right. I put Grown Ups.
One of you is correct, and Sophie ties the game.
The guess.
The Hangover.
They seemed like the most generic white man names, and I was like,
Yeah.
The Hangover.
Doug.
The way Matthew said Phil right out the gate, I was cracking up. I don't know what about it.
Phil's pills.
Exactly. You know, that's why we would be perfect in a comedy franchise, I think.
Mm-hmm. Well, with that, let's move on to question 4 in the category of animated. In Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, Jimmy Neutron has what robotic pet animal named Goddard? Wow.
Would you want to have a robotic pet?
Well, for my job, I manage digital robots, so I feel like I need to escape robots, off the clock. I want to live as primitively as possible, maybe out in the woods. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Max.
Goddard is a dog.
Okay. Sophie?
I put Cyberdog, but that's the same thing.
I think we can give it to both.
Yeah.
Yep. Dog is the correct answer. So, game is still tied.
God, I'm so happy it was a pet question because I was like, shit.
I thought you were going to ask the name.
Oh, I don't know what the name is. This was like early 2000s, right? That movie?
Yes, yeah.
Damn the show. Great show. But this is not a show trivia game.
I just know the show
Exhibition
from the
matches,
memes,
though.
man. The memes of Carl. Those are the best.
Great.
All right, so still tied going into your 5th question in the category of dramas. Who plays Michael Corleone in the Godfather franchise?
I still haven't even finished the first one.
What?
Oh my God.
I fell asleep.
You fell asleep?
I feel asleep. It's a long movie.
Can't believe you.
I only like
Honestly,
long
I
movies
don't
that are
blame
really
you.
boring.
They're a little. It's a little slow. I haven't seen the second one
Right.
or the third one. I've only seen the
Or
first.
I'm watching the second one soon, hopefully. 3,
Third one, bad.
2.
But better than most movies, probably still.
We'll go to Sophie first.
Al Pacino, that John Mulaney does a very good impression of in his new stand-up comedy.
Max?
Al Dunk Pacino.
Al Pacino is correct.
She has a great ass! Sorry, I had to. It was waiting.
Well, you also gotta finish the movie.
Finish it right now, Cameron?
Yeah.
Nah, honestly,
All right.
Cameron, just watch Barbie, Princess and the Pauper, and you'll be better off.
Oh, I've already seen it, so I'm covered.
Well, what? Just rewatch it then.
Yeah, I'll just rewatch
Sarah
that.
will agree with me on that
That's
statement.
like 100 minutes shorter, so,
I know Sarah will agree with me on that statement. It's 100 minutes shorter.
All right. On to question 6 in the category of horror thriller. 2016's The Wailing centers on a policeman who investigates a series of mysterious killings and illnesses in a remote village in what Asian country? I said that weird, so if you need a repeat, I've got you.
Have you ever been to any remote villages?
Probably the most remote village is where I live right now. So I guess so. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Max.
South Korea.
Okay, Sophie?
You seem confident. I guess South Korea as an Asian country.
And you would both be correct.
Let's go.
Good
I
movie.
almost put Japan, but I was like, South Korea has better movies. From what
You ever
I've
heard of
seen.
Yashujiro Ozu?
From what I've seen.
I don't know. I think Japan and South Korea are both.
No, they're good. They're up there. They're up there.
You ever seen Drive My Car?
I haven't actually. I had not seen Drive My
Yeah,
Car.
Good movie.
If
I
you
think I
Long
watched
movie.
the first 50
Longer than The
minutes of it.
Godfather.
It is longer
I
than
know.
The Godfather.
and probably more boring, but I've seen that twice.
It is a great movie. So, all right. So we still got a tie game, 5-5, going into your penultimate question in action adventure. Who directed Top Gun Maverick? Cameron, what are your thoughts on this movie? We watched this together.
We did. My little venture out into
I don't know
California.
how to spell.
I know his spelling's like not super important, right?
California's the perfect place to see this
As long
movie.
as it's phonetically correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, there's no.
I definitely spelled it wrong.
Okay. Maybe. I don't know.
5, 4.
Yeah, we got to introduce spelling rules. Stats.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would lose all my matches.
Well, let's start with Sophie here.
I put Joseph Kosinski. I think that's the
And
name.
Max?
That's also what I put. Spelled a little bit differently.
Yeah, Joseph Kosinski will accept both answers. I think both are
Mhm.
pretty close to sounding correct to Kosinski. So
Good job. Still tied up.
Great movie.
And now we're on to our last question in round 1. Let's see if it can stay tied or not. In the category of actors and actresses,
Oh no.
which actor appears in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Air Force One, and State of Grace?
Nice. Good one. Good question. Knew it
Thank you.
immediately. No, I didn't. I had to think.
what's your favorite state? You know,
Florida.
Wyoming. 5,
Wyoming is very beautiful.
4,
Mhm.
3, 2. Never been there. 1. Pens down. Max, what do you have?
People
I don't
are
even
saying
know
I got
the
this wrong.
second 2 movies, so I guess Robert Pattinson.
Okay, fair. Sophie?
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman is correct.
Let's go. I knew when you said Goblet of Fire, I was like, okay, it could be anyone. And then you said Air Force One, and I'm like, the villain. Good movie.
Mhm.
so
Oh, Air Force One, is that the Harry Ford movie?
that's the
Harrison
Harrison
Ford
one, yeah.
movie where
Okay.
Gary Oldman essentially hijacks the plane. So
Okay, I have seen.
Are there
that,
snakes
actually.
on it?
no snakes.
Okay.
No literal snakes, but you could describe
Ooh.
Gary
Yeah,
Oldman as
Gary
a
Oldman
snake.
could be a snake. Yeah.
He- Snake. Ugh.
But yeah, with that, Sophie does take the 1 point lead, only 1 point
Mhm.
off.
Such a
from
high
a
scoring
perfect-
round one. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Yeah. Two smart people. Wow. I am
Yep,
so
yeah,
impressed.
very. So
I'll take it.
excited. We'll see what happens with round 2. I'll explain the rules, and they go like both competitors will spin the category wheel. If you don't like what it lands on first, you can respin it unless it lands on opponent's choice. Once you have your category, you'll get 5 questions worth 2 points, but you can also go to multiple choice. That will drop it down to a 1 point value. If you give an incorrect answer, your opponent can steal. And both of you still have your 3 repeats and your challenge. So I will bring up your wheel for today. The categories on your wheel are MCU, directors, Steven Soderbergh, Pixar, YA adaptation, scores and soundtracks, James Corden, mystery movies, and spinners, and opponent's choice. So,
I'm here.
Sophie? Okay.
The Panthers are playing right now. And I gotta watch the game. I'll just have it in the background.
Start playing Fortnite.
I should, right? I haven't played
Whenever you,
all 2 weeks.
That's your reward.
Whenever you have
I'm going to
set up.
defer. I'm gonna go to
You're gonna defer?
defer. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Max, then here is your first spin. And you land on opponent's.
Oh no!
Sick.
These are the
Shit, I don't even. I could totally do James Corden.
You could.
That'd be super fun. Okay, I'm assuming he did. Shit, Max, I don't know you that well. I don't know what.
I'm a mystery.
Yeah. Ooh. Do you want mystery movie?
That was nothing.
I don't know. I'm gonna do James Corden just for fun. Sorry. I mean, you've seen James Corden movies, right?
I could kill this. I have no idea.
Go for it. They're for
Okay.
you. There you go.
all right, so James Corden it is. Let me see.
I'm so sorry, but yeah.
Cameron, would you
Don't
want to
apologize
use
yet.
this, or
Really?
should I?
I would hate nothing more, but sure.
All right, go for it.
We're winning! Holy shit! 3-2.
And with that, Max, are you ready for your first question in James Corden?
Always.
Okay. Athos, Porthos, and Aramis are characters in what movie starring James Corden?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, The History Boys, B, Smallfoot, C, Planet 51, or D, The Three Musketeers?
The Three Musketeers. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
There were 3 of them. That was my
Yeah,
reasoning
there
there.
Sound
Nice
logic there. Okay, question 2 in James Corden. In 2019's Cats, which character is known as the Railway Cat?
Skimbleshanks. Final answer.
And that is a big 2 points right there.
Nice. Have you actually seen Cats?
Oh yeah, many times.
Oh my
Twice.
God.
But that's
Seen
more
it
than I
live as
should've.
well, or just
No,
the
but
feature
I've
film?
listened to it. I'm a fan of Cats the musical, not the movie.
Fair.
Okay, fair.
That's super fair, yeah.
I think that's most people probably. I would hope. Okay, question 3 in James Corden. Which actress plays the live-action role of Bea in Peter Rabbit?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Margot Robbie, B, Daisy Ridley, C, Elizabeth Debicki, or D, Rose Byrne?
I'm gonna go D. Rose Byrne. Final answer.
My arch nemesis.
That is correct for 1
You can also
point.
pronounce that Rose Byrne.
Can't pronounce that name.
I can't pronounce names, so I'm sorry. Question 4 in James Corden. Who directed Begin Again?
Multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, Rob Marshall, B, John Carney, C, Tom Hooper, or D, Damien Chazelle?
I'm gonna go C. Final answer.
Yes.
That is incorrect for the 1 point steal,
John
Sophie.
Carney, final answer.
That is correct for a 1 point steal.
Beautiful.
All right, and got one more question in James Corden. Are you ready, Max?
Oh yeah.
Okay. In the Emoji Movie, what app do the characters find out Jailbreak is actually... Here, let me re-say this. In the Emoji Movie, what app do the characters find out Jailbreak is actually a princess emoji?
Okay. I know the apps that they go to, but I've never seen this movie. I will guess. Dropbox. Final answer.
That is incorrect for a 2 point steal.
I have no idea. I've never seen this movie. Or maybe I have. It's just been a long time. Is this like an app? Okay. Flappy Bird. Final answer.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Just Dance.
Oh, that was my
That's an
next one.
app? What? That's a
It's,
game.
you know, they're dancing and then Jailbreak's disguise falls off. I think
Oh
I
my
think that's what
gosh.
That
happens.
makes a lot of
That's-
sense.
That's crazy.
I've never seen it, but I'm pretty sure.
I just know Sir Patrick Stewart is in it. That's all I know.
He's the
He's
poop
the
emoji.
poop emoji.
That's like the
Oh,
most
you're the
iconic
poop
thing.
emoji.
Is the poop emoji.
So, you know, even on opponent's choice, Max does bring his score up to 10 points.
It wasn't too cruel.
No, he's in a lot of popular movies, so I think that helped.
Yeah.
And Sophie getting 1 point steal there, so brings her up to 8.
Mm-hmm. Still anybody's game.
So let's bring in the wheel for Sophie. Your first spin is
I'm behind. I didn't even see the wheel. Oh, well, I mean, yeah.
MCU.
I gotta take it. This is gonna... I'm so rusty with the MCU. This sucks. Okay. Multiple choice will help me.
Okay. I will be reading this. So, starting with your first question. In Iron Man, Who logs onto Obadiah Stane's computer and puts his data onto a USB drive?
Pepper Potts. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Tying it up, right?
I got game going to your next question. Who plays the Kree Star Force member Yonrog in Captain Marvel?
Could be Jude Law, but I'm not sure. Kree? Star Force member? Is he a Kree? Fuck! I hate this movie. Let's go multiple choice.
Is it A, Jamon Honsu, B, Ben Mendelsohn, C, Mads Mikkelsen, or D, Jude Law?
I'm gonna go Jude Law. Final answer.
That is correct.
I should have just gone with my gut. It's okay. I played it safe.
Your third question. Aside from Bruce Banner, which other character appears in the films Iron Man 3 and Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings?
Trevor Slattery, aka the Mandarin, but his name is Trevor. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Waiting for that final answer. So.
Sorry, yeah. No, I was thinking, and then I was like, okay, final answer. I was like,
okay, so your penultimate question. What was the name of the device created by Dr. Cho in Age of Ultron that creates tissue and was used in the creation of Vision's body?
this is a question that I wrote for the trivia match that was never used or shown to anyone, and I don't even remember the answer. Multiple choice.
Is it A, the fountain, B, the box, C, the cradle, D, the framework?
I think it was the cradle. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question. In Captain America, the First Avenger, Sergeant Michael Duffy said that the soldiers could get a ride with Peggy Carter if they did what?
Grab the flag on the top of the pole. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. So,
All right, not that bad. Not that bad.
clean sweep by Sophie.
Two
Only
multiple
going-
choice. It's not terrible. I still got it a little.
I would have gotten none of those right.
Oh, really? I should have given you
Yeah.
MCU then.
It's okay.
But I think it still worked out in Sophie's favor, even if I think 16-10. Max has to score a line in round 3, but we've never seen Max answer round 3 yet, so this should be really exciting.
Wait, Max, who did you play before me? Who are the two?
That's a great question. The last match was against Maddie. Who was
Okay.
before that? It was somebody.
All right.
Is Sid?
Yes.
Sid
Yeah.
before? Yeah.
Damn it, they threw you in with me. Oof.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is
Well,
good.
let's see what
This is fun.
happens.
No, I'm gonna say that Points Choice really kind of sucked for Max, but he answered some questions. That was pretty good. I was
I'm
impressed.
feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max question, I was so impressed. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
incredible.
To get any points on an opponent's choice spin is not bad. So
Yeah,
No,
Okay,
for sure.
I'm feeling great. The vibes are still pristine.
I'm glad.
Yeah. So let's just. I'll bring up round 3 rules, Cameron. Why don't you explain how round 3 works?
I would love to. Competitors are going to pick 4 numbers in between 1 and 12. And then each of those numbers is going to correspond to a different random category. You're going to get a question for each of those, one question for each category, and the questions will be assigned either 1, 2, 3, or 4 points. There's no stealing or multiple choice in this round either. Any questions?
No,
Sophie.
no questions. No questions.
All right. Well, then,
All right.
Sophie, go ahead. Give us your
I'm gonna
phone.
go 3, 5, 7, and 9.
Okay.
And Max.
I'll do 1, 2, 4, and 8.
Okay.
You know, hockey is such a beautiful sport. It's incredible how these guys are so swift and graceful on the ice, but then they're like fight, 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 fight. You know?
Hockey.
Yeah.
I love hockey.
I know.
Sarah's still watching. She'll be like, I love hockey too. I don't know if
It's
she
a-
is.
It's
this
a
has been-
fighting match with a little bit of sport in it.
It's just so impressive how they can just like skate and play a whole sport at the same time. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
So graceful and so vicious all at the same time.
Yes, Cameron, that's a perfect way to describe hockey.
all right,
Now
so
let-
since Cameron read for Max in round 2, I'm gonna go ahead and read for Max in round 3. So, Max, you picked 1, and that is the category of spy movies. 2 is in Reese Witherspoon. 4 is the MCU. And 8 is in Steven Spielberg. And Cameron, go ahead and read for.
All right, Sophie.
What's up?
So you picked 3, which is comedy.
Sure.
You picked 5, which is Star Wars.
Oh God, no.
You picked 7, which is Pixar.
Sure.
And then you picked 9, which is actors and actresses.
So yeah, we'll give you some time to think about how you want to order those. And just let us know whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
Do you have that down?
I'm
Matthew?
ready.
All right, so go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna go comedy for 1, actors, actresses for 2, Pixar 3, and Star Wars 4. I don't want it.
And Max.
I'm gonna go MCU 1, Reese Witherspoon 2, Spy Movies 3, and Spielberg 4.
Okay.
Okay, then I will go ahead and start, Max, with your 1-pointer in MCU.
Good luck.
Thank
Your
you.
question is: which MCU character does Tom Hiddleston portray?
Loki, final answer.
Yay!
That is correct. One point.
You did it.
Amazing.
Golf clap for you.
All right, your 2-pointer is in Reese Witherspoon. And your question is: who plays Paul Allen in American Psycho?
Jared Leto, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, so your 3-pointer will tie the game with Sophie. So, in the category of spy movies, is what Mission Impossible movie marks Michelle Monaghan's first appearance as Ethan's lover, Julia Mead?
This is just going to be a guess. However, I go for it. So I'm going to do. I'll go with Ghost Protocol. Final answer.
That is incorrect. We
Mhm.
were looking for Mission Impossible 3.
Yeah. Good movie.
Uh,
I love this
so-
franchise. Except for
Maybe
the
the
second
worst. Maybe the worst one is 3, though.
one. No, the second one is the worst one.
Which one's the John Woo one? That's 2, right?
That's 2.
Yeah.
2.
That's the one I've heard
I
is
like
the worst.
John Woo though, and I hate JJ.
I've heard
Abrams.
like 3 is the best for some people, so I don't know. I haven't
think
seen it
the
though.
one- That's the one with Philip Seymour Hoffman, right?
Yeah.
That was the opening for
that
that is
man.
very good.
Okay, so right now we have the score is 16-13. So Max, you'll have to answer your 4-pointer to avoid the TKO. So
Mhm.
Good luck.
your question
Thank you.
in Steven Spielberg
Oh,
is:
Spielberg question.
what was the name of the dog that was eaten by the shark in Jaws?
Oh,
This is a cruel question.
let's go. Classic dog name. I can picture the dog, so I'm trying to assign a name to the dog that I think would be good for it. Sparky, final answer.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Sophie Planos, the correct answer was Pipit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow, that's a
That's
really
so
good
hard.
name. That's
I
a
was
good name for
thinking
that dog.
Banjo for some reason.
Banjo's a cute
Another-
dog name.
Yeah.
I know.
So unfortunately, Max does get his first loss today, but
I'm sorry, Max, but good
It's
game.
okay.
Good game.
Thank you. You too.
I'm gonna go ahead, put them both backstage. And Cameron, what are your thoughts on today's match?
I still thought it was an amazing match. Max still proves that he's a great player. Having to face against James Corden face to face, what can you really do?
Mhm.
And he faced it head on. But yeah, it was a tough match. Luck didn't always go his way, but he still played very well against Sophie. And Sophie's one of our best players. So,
Exactly, yeah. And I think Max did an incredible job today. Even if with this loss, he's still I think he got unlucky with the wheel, managed to get points in James Corden. Maybe didn't get the luckiest categories in round 3 and almost made it back. But yeah, I think Max played great. Sophie also played great. So yeah, let's just bring in Max. And how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. That was fun. I mean, like you said, Sophie's really good. So even before the match started and I saw how it was going or whatever, I was kind of going in with the expectations of there's a good chance I won't win, which does not really matter to me regardless. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I still feel good. It was still a really good time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you played really well. What were you thinking when James Corden was said aloud? Then you had to go with that. Do you think was that what you were thinking she would pick for you if it was a
I don't
punter's choice?
know. I think I don't even remember what the rest of the wheel was, but I remember thinking that James Corden would be a funny choice and not the worst choice, just because I know he's just in a lot of very popular movies, and I knew I had seen Cats, and I knew I had seen Ocean's 8 and other stuff that I know he's in, and even I didn't know he was in, what was it, Peter Rabbit or something, but just when the multiple choice, oh, is he the rabbit? Well, good for him. But I think when the multiple choice came up, I just knew that one because I didn't know it, I guessed. But I guessed based on it seemed below the rest of the actors to be in Peter
They're
Rabbit.
all in the movie.
What?
They're all in the movie.
That's crazy. Well, good for Peter Rabbit again. Lots of wins. But yeah, so it wasn't the worst it could have been. I don't remember what the other ones were, but there were definitely ones that I MCU. If I was given MCU, I would have, like I said, tanked it. So
yeah, and I mean, I was definitely impressed by the Cats pool. Yeah.
I'm a I can't remember his name now, but I'm a whoever writes that musical guy. I love all of his stuff. So
Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yes, I'm an Andrew Lloyd Webber guy. Jesus Christ Superstar. That's maybe the one I don't like, but
yeah,
that's fair. Yeah. And then in round 3, when you heard those categories, were you a fan, or were you just
no? No, I heard MCU and I was like, okay, that's number 1 for sure. And in retrospect, maybe I could have gone 2, considering how easy the 1 was. Reese Witherspoon, I got lucky just with the movie being American Psycho and not movies that I've seen with her in it, like Legally Blonde, but I would never be able to answer a Legally Blonde question, I don't think. Spy, I don't even remember what my question was, but I just remember thinking that Spy was not gonna be one that I loved, but had a chance just because it was so broad. And then Spielberg is so popular, and I've seen a lot of Spielberg movies, so it was the only one that I felt a little bit confident on, and it was a deep cut, but I thought I wasn't even sure I would make it far enough for that question to be relevant. So
yeah, and you never know what it's going to be. You may just know the movie so well that you could get any question from it. So yeah, it's probably worth the gamble.
No, I think you still played a really great game today. So this does I don't know what's happening in singles yet, but is there anyone you'd want to call out? Anyone you want to face next?
I don't know. I think I saw Colin just now in the chat, so I'll just say Colin will be it.
Colin was
Coming
my
for
first.
you.
Yeah,
That's all I got.
that'd be a
Alright,
fun
great.
match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be a very fun match. So thanks for being here and
Yeah.
great job today.
Thanks for playing.
Thank
Great
you.
job.
Thank you.
And the winner for today's match is Sophie Planos.
Sophie,
Hello.
how do you feel?
I'm good. I'm good. It was a very, very chill match. Although the round one was pretty close, and I was like, I don't like this. So when he spun up he spun opponent's choice, I was like, the thing is, I don't know what Max is good at or not. So I was like, let's just go for the fun choice and give him James Corden because he's in a lot of movies. He could probably answer a few questions, and that's what happened. So, and I got really lucky with that MCU spin. I was like, I got to take this. It's my strength. So, but I'm always so scared because I've used it so many times, and I'm like, shit, am I going to be able to answer any of these? And I guess there's still questions that I can answer, so that's good.
You can still swim your way through it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You still got it.
I'm
plenty
just a
of
little
questions.
rusty. It's been a while since I've seen all of the movies, and there's like
Mhm.
so many now. It's I gotta do my marathon again, but I don't.
Preposterous.
Yeah.
I know. Preposterous.
You can skip Captain Marvel. It's okay.
Honestly, it's a fun movie, but there are other better Marvel movies.
If there's one MCU movie you could skip, which one would it be?
Incredible Hulk. I skip it every time
Fair.
because it's not streaming anywhere. So I'm like, I'm not gonna go out of my
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
I just don't care about that movie at all.
fair.
Maybe Thor: The Dark World. The thing is, I watch it for Loki because he's so much fun in that movie, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever, it's a good match.
Totally fair.
Max. He's kind of like he's sneaky good. You know, I'm like, dang, I don't want to play him again. So I like, because what happens if he gets like what he wants on the wheel? You know, that's scary. So he played a very good match. But yeah, another TKO on my thing. So
Yeah, I believe now you're 10-8.
10-8. Wow, can't believe I've lost 8 matches. That's preposterous.
I've lost about 8 matches. You're catching up to me.
Well, I'm catching up to
Yeah. You both are still up at the top of the list ranking. So there you go.
But I think big opponent's choice there was really important. But I think you still played really well. Obviously, like sweeping MCU with how deep it can get now is still no easy feat. I think. So yeah, what you when you heard your round 3 categories, even though you were 6 points behind, there's also always a chance that Max could catch up.
Yeah.
So how are you
I tried to front load because I heard Star Wars and I was like, I can't answer any of these questions. I've seen all the movies multiple times, but I know I will not get a question right from Star Wars. Star Wars needed to make an appearance in it. So I just chucked it in the end. Because I'm like, I really hope I don't have to answer, like, I did the math and I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to get my 1, 2, and 3 if he answers all of his questions. So I was like, I'll just do stuff that I feel comfortable with and then go from there. So I did Pixar at 3 and not 4 because I might get an easier Pixar question. So that was my thought process there. But I didn't get to answer any questions, which is sad because I really wanted to answer a 3-point Pixar question to see if I could get it. But
at least the consolation prize is winning. So
yeah, I can't really complain too much. So
no, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, I was I love you, Sam. Oh, so many I love yous in the chat, man.
So much love.
So much love.
That
was a good match. You guys are great hosts.
You were a great player.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. No, I always love playing and talking with the hosts. It's so nice. So fun. And watching hockey while I play too. It's awesome.
Hockey!
Although it's really hard because there's like no breaks like football. This is like constant. It's like I am missing so much.
It's like if you're more focused on the game than you are with the match, it could
I know. I could have gone terribly for me, honestly.
It's kind of like soccer though, in the way where they don't really score that many points, but it's just always back and forth.
No, but I think this is more insane and fast paced than soccer.
Oh yeah,
because it goes back and forth so many times, and they're moving so fast. They're freaking on ice. I love how this is turned into talking about hockey. Where's Sarah? Bring her in.
But no, great job today, Sophie. I don't know what's next for you in singles, but
I don't know either.
Is there anyone you would want to call out? Anyone you are hoping to face?
want to play David.
David.
I
Okay.
want to play David because
The
he's
war of the
talking so
team.
much shit. And I'm
Civil
like, I'll
War.
just beat you again, David. He's not watching this. I'll just have to text him like, hey, I called you
Yeah,
out.
just-
You little bitch.
Now, will he watch it
Yeah.
after you call him out, or after you say you called him out?
Probably not. He's
Well,
got
you
better
tried.
things to do.
Well, you
He's
tried.
got better things to do.
But we'll keep that in mind for sure. And I'm gonna bring this up, but I don't want to change the topic. So I gotta put you backstage. And
Sarah's right.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks. Bye,
Thanks,
guys.
Sophie. GG.
Yeah. So Cameron, any final thoughts on the match today?
I think we have it covered. It was a very solid match. So Sophie showing her dominance once again, but Max is still proving that he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, like still a very strong rookie for this season. So yeah, can't wait to see what's next. We don't have very many singles matches coming up, but teams, we have a huge tournament that we not in tournament, but yeah, it should be exciting as well. And then
I'm ready.
We do have one singles match coming up on very soon. I don't know. Should I say what it is, or Cameron, do you want to say what it is?
Yeah, we got a big one, kind of featuring this guy right next to me over here. It's a big one with Matthew versus Albert. Whoa, that's going to be a huge one. Two Titans facing off in the ring. Who's going to come out on top? Yeah, rematch. So definitely tune in for that. That'll be awesome. Hype.
Next Tuesday at 8:00. Number 1 contenders match. So whoever wins it is going to go on to face Andrew for the title. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned, and we will see you then. Thank you to everyone in the live chat. Thank you to the players, and thanks to Cameron for being here as my co-host. And we'll see you next week.
Peace and love.